Hi, this is Atya here. Welcome to PhD Preneur, where we discuss PhD mindset and personal finance. Sometimes, as PhD students, we do not understand the procedure, whatever is going around us, and we get overwhelmed. So, today I want to take this opportunity to share with you some of the things that you might want to do if you feel overwhelmed as far as the technical part goes. So, here are 5 things that you can do. Of course, there are many other resources and everything, but with respect to whichever discipline and whichever subject that you are doing PhD on, let me share 5 tips that can help you. So the first thing, contacting your seniors. Now, whenever we do PhD, we have people or colleagues who have done those experiments earlier, or people or colleagues who are junior to us. So it's best, I think, to take advantage of the fact that there is somebody who is senior who you can ask for. Of course, supervisor is there only, but apart from supervisor, seniors, even if you feel a person is from other lab or from other discipline, he or she may have contacts which will help you to get in touch and to get your stuff done. So I think seniors and colleagues, they will help you, they have experience, are in a position to see where things are going wrong and where the correction is required. So seniors is no doubt the first and the best option that you can. Of course, you can't use seniors only for your gains. A healthy repo has to be developed, but that is up to you. But this is one of the best options that you can use, because sometimes the instruments or even whatever procedure you are doing, the SOP says something, but how to actually go about it in the real life, that only a person who has actually worked on that will get to know. The second option that you can use is ResearchGate. Now, ResearchGate is like Facebook, but targeted primarily for researchers. One thing that I want to mention is ResearchGate has a plethora of scientists and researchers across the globe. This is not just in your university, across the globe, studying in the most reputed institutes and universities, and they are in a position to guide you. So the best thing you can do is take advantage of the platform, get to know the answers to your questions. ResearchGate helps you to connect with other researchers, get your own work visible, discover what are the latest findings of what is going on in your field. I would like to share one of the experience. I was working on one of the experiments, and I did not know the calculation part. I knew it roughly, but exactly how to come to the conclusion, that I didn't know. So what I did was I posted a question on ResearchGate. I think one of the scientists replied to that. So I went ahead and I messaged her personally. You are able to message privately also. Then she actually did the calculations for me and sent it back, and I got to know where I was going wrong, and this really helped me with my work. ResearchGate is a wonderful platform. If you are not finding anybody from your field in the institute where you are working, then ResearchGate is a good platform. One thing I would like to mention is that ResearchGate is not a publisher. It just helps you in discovering what is going on. And secondly, you need a professional ID for that. So these two things can be kept in mind. While posting a question, it is better to use a hashtag and post a question. The question that you have becomes more relevant and it is more discovered, because people usually tend to type certain topics, find out the questions. So I will post a video recording of the screenshot of how to post a question in the next slide. The next best thing that you can do is Quora. Now, what does Quora mean? Quora is a portal similar to ResearchGate but not directed primarily at research. So it is basically a website where you can ask questions and answer questions. These are the two primary tasks involved. There are other things also like discussion and all that, but mainly Quora is used for getting answers to your questions, or say suppose if you are an expert in that particular field, it helps you to share your knowledge in the form of answers. This is one platform which is not limited to just research, but if you have questions related to anything that you want to do, you can sign into this website and it will help you. I have had few minor doubts related to my work and few other things, and I have always posted on Quora. I have always gotten result. So there will be somebody who will help you with regard to any kind of question that you have. How we have groups in Facebook. So in Quora there is something called as a space. So in space what happens, it's like a group. So any kind of discussion related to that will go on over there. So this is one platform that I want you to explore, and because it has helped me as well. The next thing that can be done is to approach students from other universities. Say suppose you are working on something in your state or in your city, there is some other institute where you are sure that there is that department and somebody will be there. So one thing is to directly go over there and find out, speak to research scholars and find out who is working. If this sounds intimidating, then if there is any kind of conference or workshop or any kind of activity is going on, that it's a very good place to get exposure and get your doubts solved. Intention need not be to get help for your work, but the intention should be exposure, and that will facilitate discussion. The last thing, but not the least thing, is I find that books give you a better conceptual understanding as compared to papers. If say suppose certain concepts are not clear, it may not give you on with regard to practical aspects, but certain concepts and questions, if book chapters are read, then it really distills the concepts and provides it for you. With regard to research papers also, we should also read more of books, and it will help in gaining knowledge and clear that confusion which is there. So that's all I wanted to share for today's video. As research scholars, many of the times we get stuck with our work, feel hopeless. Sometimes you feel like there is nobody to help you. Some of the 5 resources that I have used, I hope it is going to help you as well.